Yo YouTube, it's Yo Elliott once again back in Yo Castle doing a Yo workout with some of Yo recommendations on what I should do with pulling. You guys know that I've been doing these back workouts and they're coming out, they're doing all right, they're cool. I was thinking about doing some bent over rows. I've been doing a lot of pull-ups. What's missing though is that chest supported row. And the only place where I know that that exists for me to go is one of these commercial gyms here in Florida, here in St. Pete. But I mentioned it to you guys, and you guys always come through to me, for me. So much love. Thank you. Seal rows, I looked it up. Somebody mentioned, Elliot, why don't you try some seal rows? So I set up some contraption right here. Setting myself up to do some seal rows. So we'll see how this goes. It's the first time for me to do this. And here we go. Plus, y'all enjoying how Yo flows nowadays, right? I've been rhyming. I like alliteration. I've always liked alliteration. So now that I'm talking, y'all get to hear me. See how we set this up here? Only challenge here is look over here. Hyperextended at the low back because I have no place to put my legs. I don't want to be like riding a horse, right? So we'll figure this out. First set. I don't have enough room. I need more room. I have to let my arms go down on the side here. Not bad. Not bad. I don't love it yet. Mechanics are a little weird. I'll figure it out. Path of least resistance. So I'm gonna try it like that one more time. I'm gonna do one more set with 10 here. I'll go up in weight if makes sense. I'll sit like this, like I'm about to ride a bull. Try it like this time. A little bit more room here, that feels good. Oy. Yeah, I kind of like it. I like it. Hey, congratulations to all you warriors out there who are going to be joining Yo for the Yo Elliott Live event in Chicago. You guys that took action right away. First place, winners, action takers. The rest of you guys who were on the fence, you know, no pressure. But I tell you, there's a movement happening, and we're the leaders on this. I'm the real Morpheus. Been studying a little bit about this red pill idea. I was on the Red Man show. It went all right, went cool, I enjoyed myself. So yeah, Yo Elliott Live, y'all. I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to take a look at, I'll put a link down below for the Red Man show that I did the other day. Ooh. 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 Yo Elliott Live. Can't wait to meet you guys there. Can't wait to facilitate the open forum for men to discuss the things, even ask the questions that we're told not to ask, right? And then we forget those questions. So a big part of Yo Elliott Live is better questions. Better questions, ask bigger questions. Be open to receiving broader answers, bigger answers, more transcendent answers, right? Because as I teach and as I work and as I cultivate through the body with weights, you guys have been a viewer of this for a while. You know that through one of my most popular videos that it's about the transcendence, the transcendent rep. There's a reason why I talk about the transcendent rep, because it goes above and beyond all the 3D, the duality, the black and white of things, into the integration of things. Not gray, but integration. See, there's a big difference between, say, for example, the yin-yang symbol, the Tai Chi symbol, that represents everything from the microcosm to the macrocosms of the world, and grayness, or lukewarmness, or purple pillness. Very different things. Integration versus dilution. Integration means you retain the integrated parts. The black and white don't blend into each other and turn gray in that symbol. Remember, it's just a symbol. They retain their parts, but work together. Yin yang, male, female. Oh. Black, white, black and white, black and white. And I bring up black and white because I'm an American and I'm black and white. America has the greatest opportunity to bring unity to the world because America created the deepest contrast within the world between black and white in the same country. America, the greatest of sinful countries, will be the greatest of great countries, right? Can't have that good wolf without the bad wolf. Let's do it all, y'all. One more set, 15 reps. Yo Elliott Live. Sign up down below. If you enjoy these conversations and you love resistance, lifting, right? Remember, it's not just about, lifting ain't just about lifting heavy shit. Growing stronger is not just about lifting heavy shit. It's about resistance and overcoming and integration and unity. It's about holding ourselves, bringing all the divergent parts of ourselves back together again so that we're not fragmented, right? This is where the sin lies, in our fragmentation. What the future holds for those of us who wake up is unity consciousness. Hard pill to accept because it's maximum strength red. Swallow that pill. Whoa, high rep seal rolls is where it's at, yo. Yeah, I like that better with the higher reps. I really feel the rear delts, feel the back working. Oh, what's that? You want to know what these marks on Elliott's shoulders are? On Yo's shoulder? Why don't y'all tell me down below? What do you think this is? Think I got no fight with a vacuum? Or am I working to hold myself where I have been disintegrated, right, in his arm? So because of the injury and the way it's healing, a lot of congestion up in the shoulder, because when I row and when I pull-ups, all the pulls coming from here rather than down in the elbow. So a part of my healing process, bringing myself back together, is to release a lot of the congestion, inflammation up in the shoulder, and reestablish the recruitment pattern that gets elbow flexion to work the way it's supposed to. This has been a part of the self-exploration of this bodybuilding process. It's exposing all of my imbalances, all my fragmentation. And I love it because y'all get to watch me put it all back together again. And it's not about getting it right, doing the right thing right off the bat. It's about being willing to try, experiment, and persevere, my friends. Ugh. Iron, 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 iron. Read Iron John, men. Read Iron John. There's a reason why iron is so critical to men in our development. I don't separate physical gains from spiritual gains. It's all one thing, and it starts through the iron. Iron has a lot of transcendent qualities, a lot of poetic qualities. If you look at it and you consider it, what iron can do. We use iron as resistance against our physical experience in order to build physical gains. But if you step back into the transcendent realm and look at what iron is, you'll be awoken to a whole new perspective on why we do what we do. The reason why I'm doing bent over rows here this week with this bar and in this particular way with a supine grip is because, like I said, I'm working to reactivate the elbow flexion. So this is a back exercise. If you talk to a bodybuilder, it's really a pull movement, and pull requires what? Elbow flexion. All right, all of this, all of this, all of this, right? So reestablishing that function, being able to pull, all right? Let's see, balance pulling. Using the elbow and the grip. Yeah, watch The Matrix. Y'all who are interested in red pill, it's so fascinating to see this redefinition of what red pill means. But if you go back to the foundation from which it emerges, which is the movie The Matrix from 1998 or some shit, you'll see who holds the true red pill. Sexual dynamics is one part of it. And I get that, Rollo. You and I will talk. I'm gonna invite you onto my show. It's one part of it. But like I said in that conversation, it's very broad. It's very big. Consider what the Matrix was in the movie. Was it just about the lady in the red dress? No, it was about eating that steak. It was about all the people. It was about every sensation that we experience in the world of matter, right? Follow the rabbit, the white rabbit. Integration, unity. Those are the key words for the future. That's why I pulled all of my efforts onto this YouTube channel, onto the Yo Elliott Strength Camp YouTube channel, because I had Elliott Hulse, Elliott Said What, and I had Strength Camp, but all the while knowing that it's one thing. If you're gonna become the strongest version of yourself, you can't leave any of these parts out. A lot of you guys who are here because you're interested in men's subjects and things of that nature, cool, but you gotta lift too. You gotta take care of your body too. You don't necessarily have to do what I do, but there has to be some element of physical cultivation as well as mental, emotional, spiritual cultivation, right? It's like a pie, you got 4 parts. You can't just focus on one part of that equation without creating some sort of disintegration, sort of imbalance. And I tell you, that's the blight on society today. It's nothing outside of ourselves. It's not women's fault. It's not the government's fault. We can point fingers out there all day long, but like Ralph Waldo Emerson says, that the reason why the world is disunited and lays in broken heaps is because man is disunited within himself. When we become united within ourselves, we start the domino effect process of facilitating the light rising on this planet right now. We're all waking up. But you gotta take care of you first. Don't go out there on a crusade, a war against this, a war against that. All that bullshit just further facilitates the 3D consciousness, the separation consciousness. Oh, Donald Trump. All that shit is all designed to keep us separated. So anybody, no matter how pious and upright they think their cause is, if it is a cause that produces, recognizes, facilitates disintegration, black and white, good or bad guy, good guy, you see? You're not winning. You're not facilitating the light. You might think you are because you're rallying for your cause, but when you start thinking with unity consciousness, you begin to see how all the pieces come together. There is no bad, just like there is no good. There's integration, there's oneness, there's recognizing, waking up. That's what it is. Take that red pill. That's what the red pill is. I'm going a little too heavy on these, I know it, because I'm not stabilizing with my hara. I'm stabilizing with my solar plexus, and I don't like the way it feels. All of God's messengers, teachers, prophets, and I'm saying today, there are more than ever before. Back in the day when there was one, today there's 1,001 people, prophets, awakeners. They all, if you take a good look, have some dark experiences in their life. All of them. Right? Why do you think they say Jesus died on the cross to resolve the sins of mankind? Well, yeah, so that we can see that through his suffering, resurrection is available. Now, when you take the mythologies that people have been using for decades to stay small, and where you rulers have used them to keep you small, and you use your own brain to interpret them, you look at them with a Gnostic mindset, Gnostic meaning knowledge, as opposed to dogma. That's an awakening process right there, right? Retelling the story, retelling the story, retelling your story, recreating yourself. Resurrecting yourself. But if you're going to resurrect yourself, if you're going to become your Christed self, guess what has to happen first? Crucifixion. You got to die to something. There has to be a sacrifice. Has to be every single time. That's a law. So who's got to die for you to rise? Not Jesus. He already did it. He's the example. Now you get to try. these are workout sermons. I was telling Danny. These are workout sermons. Anybody could do workouts on YouTube, but I'm delivering from the highest during these talks. And that's why I'm doing Yo Elliott Live. That's why we doing Yo Elliott Live. Church, but it's a different kind of church if you can't tell. We're gonna be holding church. Yo Elliott Live, click the link down below. Join the forum, join the men, join the movement. Nothing can hold us back. Nothing can hold back an idea whose time is ready to come. Even if I die, even if all the red pillars out there die, the movement will happen. Who's the most courageous? That's who it moves through. God will not have his work made manifest by cowards, and we're some courageous motherfuckers. Yeah, those of you guys who say it's like a cult, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it is a cult. But so is the cult of civilization, the cult of media consumption, the cult of government reliance. All of that shit is cult. Cult coming from the word culture. Cultivate. Are you being cultivated, or are you cultivating yourself? That's a good question. Because if I have a cult, it's about us cultivating ourselves. I'm not telling anybody what they need to cultivate themselves. I'm cultivating me. And if you want to be a part of that, cultivate you and join us in the cult of self-cultivation. I'm pretty excited about what I can do with this arm. I'm pretty optimistic about what's gonna happen with this arm. I don't wanna make any claims or anything, but I'm feeling pretty goddamn good. Yeah, the blueprint is there. The DNA divine blueprint is there for all of us to be our strongest selves no matter what kind of setback there is. The blueprint is stronger than the material, always. What's more important to building a building? Well, let me put it this way, what comes first? And what must be followed for the building to be erected? The blueprint. Get in touch with the blueprint first, foremost, and keep your focus on the blueprint. The blueprint is not the building. The blueprint is the potential for the building. What is your blueprint? It's a good question, right? Or are you so focused on the material that you forget the blueprint, right? It goes back to that yin-yang sort of deal, or matter and pattern. Father and mother, right? Mother, matter, father, pattern, blueprint, material. What's more important? I don't know. Which one comes first? The pattern. We are the pattern in the matter. So if you focus on what pattern is being shown to you, what pattern is coming through, that is being in touch with the Father. Pattern, Father, paternity, the eternal. Get in touch with the Father above. That's the collective unconscious, the realm of the numinous realm, the realm of the archetypes. Get in touch with it, know what's there. And then our human body, our human experience is like a transductor. What do you call these things that transmutate electric power? Transformer. We got like a transformer that brings divine energy, blueprint energy into material energy. It's just like building a building. And of course, a building's blueprint is very physical because it's on that big scroll of paper. But where did that blueprint come from? The mind of a man. And where did his ideas come from? If you consider the human body like an antenna that translates vibes into reality is not the vibe itself. Are you following me, red pillars? If the human body is an antenna, which it is. That's why we stand upright, unlike other animals. That's where our intelligence comes from. Our intelligence comes from our antenna, our ability to receive inspiration from the vibrations of above. We take it for granted that this thing happens with human-created technology, like antennas, but is not the creator more powerful than the created? If we create antennas, it's an expression, it is an outward manifestation of the power within us as human beings. Every piece of technology is an outer manifestation of the power that we have as human beings. Even our cell phones, our ability to communicate here through the internet is only present because primordially in our truth, we're able to communicate across long barriers. The technology is just the matter, the material expression of what's true. And what's true is we're all united and we can connect with one another without technology. You want to get out of the matrix? Start thinking thoughts like that. We don't need the technology to connect. We could connect on different wavelengths and different dimensions. The spoon is not bending. It's you that's bending. While everybody else is focused on the darkness, we got our eyes on the light. Complaining, and complainers. That's the blight, that's the bane of our existence. If you don't like what's going on and all you focused on is what you don't like going on, you're gonna get more of what you don't like going on. You gotta rise up out of that. Change our perspective. Change your focus. See the light rising. Most people just focus on that darkness. I get it, it's all right, because it's so pervasive. It's so in your face. And we're conditioned to look for problems. You go to school, and that's what you're brainwashed to do. Where's the problem? Solve the problem. How about where's the light? Bask in the light. Where's the goodness, right? Where's the balance? Where's the integration? Rather than where's the terrorist? And where's the war? And where's the bad guy? And where's a place I could point my finger and displace responsibility outside myself? Self-centered. Me. That's where I focus. Me. I'm expressing myself. You see? And that's what we're all here to do. That's the whole point. How do you express yourself? That's really the question, and it begins always with the musical instruments of our body. Danny be writing songs. Some people write poetry. Some people talk. Some people lift. How can we come together and co-create, right? How can we come together and co-create? Each one of us living in our light, being our strongest selves, knowing our limitations, and asking for help. That's the other part of it, unity consciousness. You got to be the strongest version of yourself. The thing is, we can't do it by ourselves. Hey, babes. Good. There goes my partner right there. That's my yin. But it's okay though, because I have my own internal yin. But I'm just talking, I'm just entertaining. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm just expressing myself. I'm not making any claims. I'm not saying I'm right. You know, I'm right and wrong. I'm just me. All right, YouTube, thank you for joining me once again. Thank you for participating in my rant today. I love doing this. I love you. See you next time. Done.